Hi, I'm Madonna and this is Jaya, and we're going to do a couple of little balances this morning. Jaya runs the Gourmet Spice Kits on Facebook, so she helps people through the HCG process, eating healthily, regular live videos on cooking absolutely delicious, yummy foods. You post worldwide, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So check it out. So the Gourmet Spice Kits with Jaya John. Cool. So we're going to get into some balancing today. Jaya has been a dancer long term, so I'm sure we'll get into some structural stuff with knees and ankles. You didn't play netball as well, did you?
No.
They're the worst ankles I usually see, but dancers are right up there as well. So, but firstly, we might do a goal balance. So tell us about what's going on at the moment with eating.
At the moment, I think I've just lost my willpower. So I'm
Okay.
still eating healthy,
Yeah.
but all the food that I make is quite delicious, so I'm not really portioning them.
Right.
Like I just kind of serve whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I know I should be, having a smaller portion size, but I just like what I'm eating.
So the idea of making some for you and hubby and then having leftovers for lunch the
Yeah.
next day,
Yeah.
it's still happening, but yeah, portion sizes are bigger.
Yeah.
It's tough, isn't it? And you make some good desserts too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't make a lot. I mean, I do the desserts when I'm testing recipes, but
Yes.
dessert's not a must-have.
Yeah.
It's just the meat and the vegetables, so
Okay.
I don't really have processed carbs.
The book
or
was
anything.
mainly desserts though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, the book was just...
And they're HCG compatible.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so with the willpower, what does it feel like? So your hunger's not there when you're eating.
No.
Like it's not because you're hungry.
No.
Right.
It's because I like what I'm eating. I like the flavours. And I think, oh, that tastes so good.
Yeah.
And I think I'm really enjoying my vegetables
Yeah.
and stuff at the moment. So I have, an extra serve of
Yeah.
vegetables. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well firstly, in relation to that, let's just check out survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival to see whether you've whipped into some I must put on weight in order to survive. So, let's just check out your adrenals, see where they're going. Hold up for me. And hold. Yeah, they're not so bad. Survival switching, that's good. Deep survival, that's not so bad. Hidden, yeah, it felt like there was going to be something. So there's a hidden deep survival. So what's your biggest stress at the moment?
I'm not really stressed about anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I feel
Everything's pretty
going
cruisy?
quite well, and
And life is good
Yeah.
within family and everything, like no
Yeah.
problems. Okay. So hidden deep survival is generally when your brain is trying to hide something from you, and maybe it is just about food, because food is such a hard thing to say no to when it's delicious and yummy and plentiful. Anyway, we'll have a look. Okay, so where's this little pattern stored? The EMC, MMC, PVSS. So it's stored in the PVSS, your periventricular survival system. And I moved that book. Which is all about your senses, and food is all about smell and taste and...
I'm not sure if it's due to also having the new launch with the new spices.
Yeah, right,
So-
because you've been trialling everything.
Yeah, I've been trialling and I've been doing a lot of cook-ups with
Yeah.
them, and they are actually really delicious. And yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's exciting to have something that's
Hubby
not
loves them just as much,
nasty.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And people don't, like pure spices, they're just so good for us as
Yeah.
well. Hold out for me. You're not picking on yourself about eating bigger than normal sizes?
No.
Good. Yeah, right, has whipped into an old pain and punishment circuit though. Okay, so how old are you at the moment?
40.
Okay, so 40 to 35 to 30 to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10 to 5 to 0 in utero. No, this is a mum pattern. It's in utero. Okay, so gestation to 3 to 6 to 9, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 7 to 7.5, 7.5 to 8 months in utero. Your mum's pregnancy with you was good, as far as you know? Like
Yeah, I
nothing
think so.
particular?
Yeah.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Where are you in the hierarchy? So you're
I'm the youngest.
the baby. How far after the next puppy?
6 years, I think.
6 years.
Yeah.
Were you a surprise?
No, it was a mistake.
So there might have been some little survival stuff going around with your mum at that time. It's funny, I did iridology training with a guy, Clive Powell, going back 25 years ago. And he did rayed iridology, which is reading the emotions of the eye. So I'd only done Bernard Jensen's, which is more about the organs and everything. Anyway, he took one look in my eyes, and I don't know how long I'd known him for, I guess not long. And he said to me, "Oh, you weren't a wanted child." And I said, "Yes, I was." I said, because my two older brothers were both going to be called Madonna. And I said, I was like the third child. I was Madonna. Both of my brothers were going to be Madonna. And he said, "You ask your mother if you were a wanted child." I thought, yeah, right, whatever. So I went and I asked Mum, and she's a tactless Scorpio. And I said, "Was I a wanted child?" And she said, "Don't be stupid. Nobody wanted children in those days." So I went, right, he was right. Which I just thought was funny.
That is funny.
So let me, because I put surrogate in every time, so let me just ask. It is on the feminine side, so I think it's one of your mum's patterns you're carrying through. Let's just see if there's a flower essence that'll help clear some of that. Four drops of Sturt Desert Rose. Sturt Desert Rose is a... What's the personality like between you and your mum?
We're very similar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 4 drops. This is for when, like the big emotion with it is guilt, but it's not just about guilt. It's often daughter guilt, it's often mother-daughter sort of connection and that sort of thing. But the positives of it... Courage, conviction, being true to yourself and integrity. So it's just the good positive stuff that we're all working on every day. Anyway.
Dad always says I got all the good stuff from Mum.
What did you get from your dad? Stubbornness? Yeah.
No, I think Mum's the stubborn one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good sometimes. It makes you go for what you want.
Yeah.
No, that's all good. Okay, so something else in PBSS, yep. So that little one there where the guilt came in and the old pain and punishment circuit, that's around not doing what you know is right for you. So when we're eating those bigger portion sizes and the weight's creeping on that little bit and we know what we should be doing, which is exactly about willpower. No, that one's okay. So none of those nuclear... Ah, RAS, okay. Yeah, right. So the good thing about being happy when you're eating is that you release normal levels of hormones. When we're feeling bummed out, serotonin, we actually can release up to 4 times more serotonin when we're depressed and eating than when we're happy and eating. But this is linked in with, it's linked in with a vigilance circuit. So okay, so is this in relation to the food directly? Something about the emotions of the food? It's more the emotions of the food, okay. So what does cooking mean to you? What does food mean to you? Or what did it mean as a child?
I think as a child I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Maybe a few years ago I just ate because, you know, like I wasn't happy and I ate.
Yeah.
Whereas now I just enjoy cooking and
Yeah.
I enjoy creating different things and enjoy, you know, making healthy versions of everything.
Yeah.
So at the moment it's all about
Health and
healthy.
wellness.
Yeah.
Your throat chakra keeps blowing. Is your family really on board with what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were
They right from the start?
No, not
Yeah.
at the start because they always thought, you know, oh, you know, you're not eating healthy. And I'm like, no, I am. I've just cut out, you know, sugars and carbs. And,
Yeah.
and it took them a while
Yeah.
to understand that you can actually, I mean, they're old school, so.
Yeah.
Um,
My friend Linda and I were down in a Melbourne Indian restaurant, I don't know, 15 years ago doing a course, and the lady was the classic skinny little legs and big belly, and she'd had pancreas, because we were the only ones there at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And so she started chatting to us, two naturopaths sitting at the table who, knew a fair bit about all this stuff. She was going, no, I eat really healthy. There's no preservatives in my naan bread, and then, I just eat rice and naan. And so funnily enough, it was a delicious restaurant. So we went back there like 3 times, and the next day she ate no carbs at all. So she didn't add sugar to anything, but she had no carbs, and she had less liver pain the next day. By the end of the week, she was saying that she had more energy all week, and yeah. And because she kept going to the doctor, and the doctor would do scans, and and they wouldn't find anything. So just cut out those things. Eat your proteins, eat your spices, eat your Raiders. Good. Okay. So let me go back and see again. So 40 to 35 to 30 to 30 to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10 to 5 to 0 in utero. Okay, so whatever that was, that's cleared some of that in utero stuff. Throat chakra just keeps strong. So initially, was it hard to talk to them about what you were doing, or did you get stronger the more you did it and the more
I always talked to them, but they just
didn't get it.
Understand
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They thought I was,
being a new age hippie.
Something, by not eating pasta and rice and bread and.
Well, you are. You're sacrificing carbs.
But I don't really feel energetic when I eat them. Actually, I went out last week to a ball, and I shared the dessert.
Yeah.
And I woke up so toxic, I could feel the tongue that was coated, and I could feel the thirst, so my body just didn't handle it.
And had you put on weight, just out of curiosity?
No.
Okay, so it didn't make you store fluid?
I did, a few 100 grams, but not as much as I would have in the old days.
Yeah.
Like, in the old days, my body would react to inflammation straight away.
So your liver and kidneys functioning better these days? Yeah, nice. Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? What was the dessert, just out of curiosity?
I had a lemon tart, like half of the
lemon
tart.
Yum.
Yeah. It was yummy, but it's just too much sugar these days for me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, so that's all the stuff in that periventricular survival. I'm just going to see if the 5 element shows up as a possibility for a correction, and it is showing up. Okay. So I'm looking for the over energy. So it's over in stomach and over in large intestine. So not spleen, okay, so they're both yang. So it's the digestive organs. And what about under energies? That's fire element. Yeah, right. So it messed with, so it's triple heater meridian, which is a combination of immune system, thyroid and adrenals. So let me do a diagram. So I've got an over here, an over here, and an under up here. So now I've got to work out whether there's overs or unders on each side of the body, the masculine, feminine side. So firstly with stomach energy. Now it's both sides. Large intestine energy. On the right only. Okay. And with triple heater energy. On the right only. So firstly we've got to balance the left and right sides of the body. So I need my horary points for small intestine first, no, stomach first. Horary, stomach 36. Okay. 0 so how many seconds on the left? 35 on the right. Okay, it's around 35 on each side. So you haven't had any operations with your knees or your ankles?
No.
So it's just more strapping and being careful when they're playing up and...
I haven't had to strap it in a long time.
Okay, good.
I think the weight loss has helped.
Yeah, beautiful. I've ordered 3 other devices as well so that I can muscle test which one to use on the meridian points. Because especially because sometimes when you're working on pain particularly, you can do circuit after circuit after circuit. And at the course I had an hour and 15-minute balance with my friend Annabelle, and by the time I finished those spots were so tender. Okay. So that's stomach, so let's just double check. Okay, so now they're even. And then triple heater.
It's funny you massage those points because the last week or so I've been telling hubby, I was like, oh, it's really sore, can you please press?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, the concept of this is that when we have pain in the body, and funnily enough, we're talking about emotional stuff, but any blockage causes stuff going on, you know, is going to cause issues. So the Chinese, like 5, 6, 7,000 years ago, discovered this, which is pretty cool, and they found that when there's pain, there will be blocked meridian points. And there's machines now that you can sort of go along the meridians, and it sort of goes do 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 do.
Okay.
So, you know, the whole science of finding meridians, they're out there, and there's proof, which is all pretty cool. And so that's on the outside of the body, 2.5 bins, so the next one's here. And yeah, so they've been doing it forever, and they can feel the meridians, and there were Buddhist monks. Where did I put the doodad? No. Ah, there it is, under the bit of paper. So yeah, the Buddhist monks, like some of them could actually just see the meridian points. So, how many seconds? Okay, 15 on the left and 25 on the right. Yeah, that's a fairly major point, that one on the shin. It's sort of, it shows up regularly.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get shin splints? So yeah, this is a triple heater meridian, which is thyroid, adrenals, and immune system. And you know, with HCG, it works on the hypothalamus in the brain. There is a part of the hypothalamus that has control over the ghrelin and leptin release.
Yeah.
So when our hunger just isn't settling down, sometimes that's just not activating properly.
Yeah.
But like you say, it's probably just new and delicious and getting too excited. Okay.
I mean, I don't snack during the day or anything.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not eating in between my meals or adding extra stuff, which is usually the first sign I know that, you know, there's an issue.
Yes.
But this is just my dinner, I think.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
Yeah, lunch is okay, it's quick, and it's usually throw something on the plate and have some leftovers, but I make a bigger meal for dinner.
So I need to drag this is earth energy and this is metal energy. I need to drag the over energy down to here, and then we need to somehow shunt it up there. So there's going to be a bit of shunting going on. So, because I can't just move it easily. So we're going to go from here to here. Let me double check the point. So large intestine 11. Inside of the arm. How many seconds on the right? How many seconds on the left? No, this time it's even. Yeah, so I ordered a crystal wand with the colours of the chakras on it as one of the little devices.
Oh.
And then I've got one with a nice round end that sort of does like a little pulse. And then I ordered another one without the pulse, so I'll just muscle test which ones we need. Okay, and then where do I go? Do I go to there or there? Oh, so straight to gallbladder. So now I'm going to go from large intestine energy to gallbladder.
I don't have one.
You got the meridian.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the so the meridians are always there.
Yeah.
The blockage can actually happen because of scar tissue.
Oh, right.
So you can definitely drag energy through the meridian, but it'll be interesting to see whether it moves easily, because if it doesn't, you might have lost a point. Maybe not. So gallbladder 44. Oh, yeah. This little point on the side of the toes. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15. Interesting. 20 on the right, 15 on the left. When did you have your gallbladder removed? Oh, that was like a year ago, wasn't it?
No, that was the appendix.
Oh.
The gallbladder was close to 18 years ago now.
Yeah, right.
The appendix was in January.
Yeah, it is nearly a year, isn't it? That's craziness.
I know.
There's a liver gallbladder flush that you might have heard of with, lemon juice and olive oil and Epsom salts. Even without a gallbladder, it's not a bad idea to do that, once a year or once every couple of years, because it gets rid of little tiny bile lumps that build up in the liver, because your liver, of course, is now releasing tiny little droplets of bile all day, every day, but often not enough for a big fatty meal. Some emotional gear in that one. So gallbladder 44, so we've just dragged the energy from stomach down to large intestine. Now we've dragged that over to gallbladder. Now we're going to show. Interesting, they're all the masculine organs. So they're all the hollow, hollow organs. So it's, you think about it, it's stomach, large intestine, gallbladder, and then triple heater. Not sure why that one's masculine, but it's a yang organ. So it's where we're going to next, which means that, when this went out of whack, your thyroid adrenal, so your adrenals release cortisol. Cortisol lays down tummy fat, slows down your metabolism. You're more likely to put on that little bit of weight overnight. Let me just check your inflammation, just out of curiosity, and hold, 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 okay. And then we'll check thyroid as well. So hold back, don't let me lift up. Now that's solid. And hold back, good. And recheck the adrenals. And right, so now that we've shunted energy around, the adrenals didn't show initially, so that's good. So now we've got to move all that along to balance those. So we're going from gallbladder to triple heater. So we will need triple heater 3, which will be on the hand somewhere, I think. Yeah, so boom, 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 up there. So how many seconds on the right? How many seconds on the left? 20 on each side. Energy's been good?
Yeah. Well, actually, no.
Okay.
Just last couple of weeks, it's feeling really tired when I wake up. So
Yeah, right.
I noticed that when usually my iron is a
Mm.
little bit down.
Yeah, okay. Have you been eating more the white white protein
Yes,
rather than
I
reds?
have. I've just been preferring chicken to red meat at
Yep.
the last few weeks. Yeah.
Do you ever cook with offal?
No,
Mm-hmm. Don't like it? Just haven't found a good organic butcher?
yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah. One of my clients who has I might have told you about her, she's got a Instagram page called Amanda What Can You Eat? Because she's got 3 autoimmune diseases,
Yeah.
and she alternates between autoimmune paleo and the clean 30, and she really focuses on her health because otherwise her body really does not like it. And yeah, so she's found a couple of really good organic butchers, and they let her know when, because organic offal's really, really high in protein and very, very high in nutrients.
I should cook some liver.
Yeah, that'd be great. Pick up your iron. There's a blockage around here, so that pattern is clear. So let's go in and check your adrenals and your immune system again, and hold, and hold, and hold, and hold, 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 hold. But there's still something down around that left ankle. Which ankle's your worst? Right, so I'm just going to wiggle this little guy. Crackety, crackety, crack, crack, crack. And hold, hold. Okay, let me have another look. That one's clear. Let's check the deep hidden survival. And hold. Let's check the mother energy. No, that's good. So now let's go more specifically into, or let's see if there's something around motivation that we need to do more specifically. Because like you say, it might not be motivation, it might just be, yum. And knowing you'll be able to sort it out, you know, because you know you can move things now if you want to.
I haven't had to do one in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've maintained quite well, so I'm happy with that actually.
Yeah.